Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is Mike Steffe. Mike is the Executive Director of the Tri-County Y, which offers a terrific after-school program, which we'll be talking about, and they have some new group exercise programs starting that are running in August. Mike, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Bill. It's great to be here.
Well, let's talk about, it's hard to believe all of a sudden school starts.
It is. It seems like these months keep flipping on by, and August 10th is right around the corner, so that's the first start of school day for the schools in Du Bois County, and back to school is out in full swings if you go to any of the stores around, and the kids are kind of getting that edge where I think they're ready to go back. So like you said, our after school programs are gearing up and getting ready to go, and we're adding staff and accepting registrations.
When parents are sending their kids to school, that's great from 8 to 2 or 8 to 3, whatever that happens to be. But then, if you're working till 5 or 6, you need some sort of program, and that's where the Y comes in.
That's right. We started our after-school programs around 6 years ago, and they've been extremely successful in growing each year. Like you said, it's not always the best situation for the younger kids to go home to maybe an empty house or ride the bus and walk home, and our after-school program has really proven to fill a need, and to be able to give the kids care from when school ends at 3:15 or 3:30 up till 6 o'clock allows the parents to kind of not maybe stress out about having to get out of work right exactly on the right time, or maybe even expands their opportunities to go out and get a job that they must work till 5 or 5:30, and we're happy to provide that additional piece of childcare.
What is after school programs? What are they? What happens?
All right, so at our after school program, the kids will gather up in their spot, and we'll talk about the locations in a little bit, but it's a little different at each place. So, when the kids get settled, we provide a healthy snack. We try to do, a fruit or vegetable or something reasonably healthy. Water is our choice of drink, so we're not going to feed them a bunch of sugary drinks or whatever and then send them home. So after they have their snack, we will do some homework time. So one of the neat things about our program is when your child is picked up, they should have their homework done. So we do some homework help and some academic enrichment. Maybe if they don't have homework, they might do some reading or some workbook assignments that we had cut out for them. After all that's done, they'll do some fitness activities, again, depending upon the location, but they may go play in the gym or do some structured things. We also have a character development component, so the kids will talk about respect, responsibility, caring, honesty, and faith, our core values. We try to instill those values in the kids as well. So it's a pretty detailed program where we have a good mix of structured activities and then also some free time. A lot of times, the kids, when they're done with their school day, depending upon what's on, they just want to go run off some steam, and we allow them to do that too.
Yeah, it's got to be fun for the kids too.
Absolutely, right? Yeah. We want our kids to want to come to the program and have fun in the program, but while still, learning and doing some of the things they need to do.
And what are the locations, and how do the kids get to those locations?
All right, so we have 4 locations this year. One location will be at the Tri-County YMCA in Ferdinand, and those kids will be bused from Ferdinand Elementary to the Y. We have a location at Pine Ridge Elementary. Those kids simply walk down the hall. We have a location at Holy Trinity, the Central Campus, formerly known as Precious Blood. And that kind of serves, again, the Holy Trinity kids just kind of walk down the hall, but also kids from Ireland are bused to Holy Trinity. So the kids at Ireland will gather up, hop on a bus, and head to Holy Trinity. Last year we added another site in Jasper at 5th Street. So that serves 5th Street and 10th Street schools. So, the kids who are maybe in 10th Street can be bused to 5th Street to participate in the program.
What are the age limit? I mean, is it like little bitty kids?
Yes, the ages are preschool all the way through 5th grade. Okay. So kind of coincides with the ages that are at the schools, as much as we can. Each school corporation, kind of their preschool program is a little different from, building to building, but some of them are full day preschool, some of them are half day preschool, but that opportunity for those kids in the preschool program to stay after school is there also.
Okay.
So a wide variety of kids. We get kids who are just starting out in preschool all the way up through, some kids have been with us for 4 or 5 years now through the 5th grade, and it's nice to see them grow, and it's nice to see the kids interacting with not just their classmates that they maybe see on a regular basis, but kids of all different ages.
Now, how do you register, and what's the cost?
Yep. We have a registration fee for those who are interested in signing up. You can print registration forms off from our website at www.tricountymca.org. All the local schools should have our information available, so if you want to ask there. We will have some people at some of the various registration/open house events the schools are having coming up over the next few weeks. A lot of schools do online registration, but they still have some open houses and things, so we'll have that information available. You can stop by the Y, you can give us a call, 812-367-2323. And registration is open all the way up through the school year. It's awesome to have the registration in as soon as possible to help us kind of plan our staff and our supplies and different things like that. But we realize that your situation may change throughout the school year, whether it's at the Christmas break or in the middle of the semester or whatever, where you maybe need some care. Give us a call and we'll be able to help you out.
Is there a commitment? I mean, if you sign your kids up and things change for you, say in a month, how does that work?
Yeah, there's no commitment. The only commitment is the registration fee. Mm-hmm. After that, it's a pay-as-you-use service.
Okay.
So if your child comes 1 day, 1 week, you pay for 1 day. If they come 5 days, the next week, you'll pay the 5-day price and different things. Also, I think this is our 3rd year of doing it, but we have our pricing set up to mirror the school free and reduced lunch program.
Okay.
So, if you're worried about, geez, that's a great program, but I don't think I can afford it, you can kind of match our pricing up with the pricing that school gives you for free and reduced lunch. And then if that still does not meet your needs, we also have financial assistance available that will take your rate even lower.
Okay, that sounds great.
It's a really good deal, and the parents who have had their children in our program for years, speak very highly of it. And we all lead such busy lives, and sometimes, you get off work and you pick your kids up. It's nice to have that homework done and to have them fed a snack, and so that you can, get on with your evening, whether it's taking your children to, sporting events, or, just coming home and wanting a chance to make dinner, or just come home and chill out. And it's a good opportunity to, keep the kids engaged and occupied for a couple hours while you're finishing your workday, and then you can get on with your evening.
And it's also very comforting to know they're in a secure place.
That's right. Other than the Ferdinand Elementary program that's at the Y, all the other programs are in the schools. So I think there's a huge comfort level with parents in the schools, especially around here. And we're extremely blessed and grateful for our partnerships with Holy Trinity, the Greater Jasper Schools, and Southeast DuBois School Corporation. They've been fantastic about, kind of letting us in their home, so to speak, and they help us in so many ways. But it's just kind of part of the total package of care for the kids during the school year.
Now, we're going to move on to something else, in that you have all day kindergarten for adults. No, you have group exercise programs going at the Y.
That's right. I guess we could call them adult daycare.
Yeah, it is adult. Yeah, in a way.
But as we've talked in the past, we're in process of doing a community needs assessment. So we had a bunch of surveys go out, and we got over 800 responses. And there's some big issues on there and some little issues on there, and some things that we think we can help based on the results of that survey. And one thing that we're going to be doing in August is adding childcare from 5 to 7 on Friday nights. So Child Watch is our service for members to come in and drop their kids off in our child watch room while they're exercising. So it's an hour or so that they drop their kids off. We recently started adding Friday night group exercise classes, and they were very popular. So now the request was that we add child watch to go along with those classes.
Okay,
So
sure.
Friday child watch in August will be from 5 to 7. Also, as a result of our survey, we heard some requests from some of our folks who live on Central Time that some of our classes are a little bit too early in the evening for them. So we've added a couple later classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, just to see how that goes and the interest on that. We've also purchased some brand new Precor spinning cycle bikes and had 4 instructors trained in a class called RPM, which is a cycling group exercise class. So we're super excited about being able to expand our program and our offering in spinning, as well as the rest of our group exercise. So, if maybe you haven't been to the Y in a while or checked out our group exercise schedule, I invite you to go online and pull up that schedule. It's a pretty full schedule and a variety of offerings, and now even more time. So, we're just trying to meet the needs of everyone out there.
Do you have to be a member of the Y to partake in the group exercises?
You do not. You can come visit and take our group exercise classes for a $5 day pass.
Okay.
So yeah, just come on in and give it a try. And our classes, our instructors are mindful. If you're a new person to a class, or you think, boy, that class might be too hard for me, just kind of mention it to the instructor ahead of time, and they'll give you some tips on how to modify some of the different exercises throughout. And we want to be able to accommodate folks of a variety of different fitness levels. So we try to do that the best we can too.
All right. Well, Mike, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks, Bill.
So
great to be here.
Your child care, not child care, but your after-school programs,
Yep.
which is child care,
Right.
Starts with school. Register
Yes.
now. And then you also have a great variety of group exercise programs with Child Watch to match most of those.
That's right.
All right.
Yep.
Mike, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Bill.
Our guest has been Mike Steffe, the Executive Director of the Tri-County Y. Check out their website or stop by and visit them for more information. Thanks for watching WJTS. We're local people watching local people.